welcome back to Jman at Magic Gate. I'm Jman, and Magic Gate tonight's sandbox is, or today's sandbox, it doesn't matter, today, Gran Turismo. I'm pretty much just going to do most of the stuff I always do. I want to actually race first this time, which may not be normal to how I do things, but I'm doing pretty good with this French race series. So I figured there's 5 races in here, and I've got gold on 2 of them. So it's not too bad. 3 laps, starts me out in 12th. 295 is my maximum power. That's what I've got set for this car, and it made sure I was in this car. So 295, that's perfect. It's as much horsepower as I can have, so it's maxed out on horsepower. We got some, I don't know, Pergiat, Clio, Menage, RCZ, Megane. I don't know if I'm saying, I don't know how to say any of these words. They do not look like English to me, and they're probably not because they're French cars, so that would make sense then. Okay, so here we go, and we are off. 3 laps, starting in last. Okay, I don't think these are particularly long laps, even though it's only 3 of them. I don't remember how many the last ones have been. Look at that helicopter go by, and wow, I still do really, I like the graphics. They may not be that great, but I think they're pretty good. That's a nice tree there. I mean, I guess I'm kind of comparing it to Minecraft and going, yeah, this is a lot better than Minecraft. I have to get past the graphics in Minecraft to be able to enjoy it, and I thought I would be doing better by now, but apparently I'm not. This is last place. I am probably a second behind that number 11 car, and 14 seconds behind the first place car. But oh wait, I don't know why I'm not doing better, because I've got some good horsepower on this car, and some good braking skills, and I know what I'm doing. It has been a little while since I've raced, so it could be that I'm maybe starting off rusty and shouldn't have started with this race. I should have started with something else. But we're into it, we're racing. We're just gonna keep going now, and yeah. Some of my viewers suggest that I talk too much, and some of my viewers suggest that my jokes are terrible. So, if you think my jokes are really bad, thank you for watching still. If you think I talk too much, let me know in the comments below for both. Either if my jokes are terrible, or even if you think I'm making jokes, or if I talk too much. Wow, 16 seconds behind that first place car. I am not. I don't know what I'm doing this race. I am 6 seconds behind the car ahead of me. And that car behind me is only 0.6 seconds. Okay, there we go. We're gaining some speed now. You know what though? I'm not gonna worry about one race. I wanted to give it a go, try it, felt like I was being successful, and I'm not being as successful as I hoped. So, you know, that's okay. Stuff happens sometimes. Oh, that was, what? There's no damage on those cars. I don't think so. There should be damage on those cars. But at least I caught up with the car that I was 6 seconds behind. I'm now 12 seconds behind that number 1 car. And I still did that in the fastest time at 2 minutes 45 seconds. So this is a longer race than I expected, because I expected that it would be a little bit different. Oh, hit a wall. Yikes. Oh man, that's dropping me. Oh, I got into 7th? Wow. I stopped looking at the screen for a second. I should definitely do that more often. I should not stop looking at the screen. Oh, there I go. Right into the wall. Man, I got 7th. Now I'm in 8th. And I must have been doing pretty good, because these other cars, that's 4 cars right there. I was ahead of them all, and then I dropped into 7th, so 4, 7. I was in 4th. Huh. Wow. Okay. But that's okay, because there's still time on this race. And yeah, we're doing all right. Right now I am a little bit more focused on the racing aspect of it because of having stopped paying attention to everything and running into a wall and other cars, and now this red car is not my friend. This red car is like, dude, you're just dumb, get out of the way. And fair enough, he's probably right. I mean, I could pay better attention to what I'm doing. I stopped paying attention really only to set my timer because I forgot to do that earlier, and I probably am less time than I expect, because if that one lap took me almost 3 minutes, and it probably took me a minute and a half to get set up, and I may have taken another half a minute to get my timer set up, that probably would put me 5 minutes in. I set my timer for 25 minutes, so I have to be a little bit more careful about this one. But I'll try to make sure that I don't end abruptly. I don't like when I end abruptly, but that's okay. I don't know what to say right now, because I feel like I should be doing better on this race, but I'm also like, there's a lot of turns on this race, and I do better on less curvy roads. If the roads aren't so windy, that's when I'm more successful, because I've got time to go straight and just kind of pay attention. Don't have to pay as much attention to what I'm doing. And then when I'm trying to talk and take the curves, then I'm like, oversteer. I'll forget to brake, bump into another car, and that causes problems. I think that car just hit me back. It was like, oh yeah, you're gonna check me, I'll check you. And I'm like, dude, this isn't hockey, man. We're racing cars. It's dangerous to hit me at 95 miles an hour. I am surprised that I'm still doing okay and that there's no damage to this car, because I'm pretty sure I hit that that wall pretty hard, or that guardrail. I like I said, I wasn't looking at the screen, but right now I'm at 100 miles an hour. If I hit somebody at 100 miles an hour, there should definitely be some damage. So yeah, it calls itself the Real Driving Simulator, but I got issues with the Real Driving Simulator, because if it was really a driving simulator, then there would be damage on my vehicle just for taking a tap. But other than that, I like the car looking good. I like it being in good condition, and I don't have to do anything after the race to keep the car's condition well. They used to have an oil change and a car wash. I don't see those here, and it still tells me how many miles this car has driven. This car's gone 52 miles, so I don't need an oil change yet. This car is still fairly new, but I bet it could stand to have a car wash, because it's been going around these laps, and I get in the dirt and on the guardrails and just, you know, all over the place. So shining it up a little bit would not be a bad thing. I would say that between these last 2 laps, I've actually done a lot better. Trying to keep my car on the road and paying attention to where I'm at, and getting myself into 4th, which I'm actually not that far behind the 3rd place car, the number 3 car, that red one right there, that we are just beating each other up to try and stay in 3rd, because we both want that medal. I'm 11 seconds behind the 1st place car. It hasn't won yet, but looking at my map, it's pretty close. I'm 3 seconds behind the number 2 car, and since the number 1 car is about to reach the finale, that number 2 car is probably pretty close as well. So if I can stay at number 3, I at least get a trophy, which is better than I thought I was going to do earlier on in this race. I may not get 1st this time through, but I'll take a medal. 3rd is still a medal, and as you know, I take 3rd as a success, just like I take, well, yeah, it's like a success to me. So I wear 3rd with the badge of honor on 3rd. I'll take that happily. There's a trophy right there. It's not perfect, it's not gold, but you know, that's okay. I still get $5,000 for that. Some mileage points, some distance points, and some experience points. We're experience level 11, 653 to the next one. So I did want to do a race because I was feeling cocky about the races at the beginning. You know, pride comes before the fall, all that fun stuff. We'll walk away from this for a little while. That may be all the racing, quote-unquote racing, that we do this round. I do like the circuit experience, but I was having problems with that last time. But you know what? We'll go back to it. We may do it instead of I think I was doing 3 fails and then I'd stop. We may do less than that. It may be 1 fail and then we'll stop and we'll try it again later. So let's see. We need to do this one, and this one was in 29.30 seconds, or 30.50 seconds, or 32.10 seconds. What I do like about doing it multiple times, though, is this first time today, I'm not going to see how I did the first time through, and so I may do really poorly the first time through, and that's why doing it a second time right after that's actually really, really good, because it helps me to kind of see what mistakes I made and try and figure out how to solve those mistakes. But I may do it once, I may do it twice, but I probably won't do it 3 times. Trying to solve my mistakes is the best solution in my mind, and I do know I'm trying to get this in less than 30, or in around 30 seconds, so I want to try and be, you know, getting up to speed and trying to make that be my priority, is to have a good speed and try and get things done in a timely manner. Try and take these curves nice. Going just like that is actually pretty good, but nope, I did not make it. 34 seconds. I will retry it to see if there's anything that I notice about between the 2 cars that I can do better, and even see if I can find a way to be better than my previous car. So my previous car is doing better than me right now. Now I'm doing better than my previous car. Finding a way to find a little bit more speed around the corner to kind of help speed up that timing. I'm ahead of that car right now. I don't know how much though, because it doesn't show me that. That car could be right on my tail, and if it is, then I could wind up losing to myself. But I do feel like I'm doing a little bit better here, and I got... no, I didn't. 32.05. Okay, so I said I wasn't going to do it 3 times, but I was a lot closer to where I thought I needed to be for the end of it. So if I can stay ahead of myself here, then I have a chance to actually win, and I just got past myself, and if I can keep myself in my vision, that could help me know how I'm doing on this one. There I am. I'm still ahead of myself. That's really all I have to do to get bronze, is to stay ahead of myself, and I would definitely like better than bronze, but I will take bronze, which is what I just got. We passed it. It did take 3 tries. I did say I didn't really want to do it all 3 tries, but with the not slow, but with the success between times, I knew that I was off to a good spot, and it just made me feel like, you know what, if I try it again, it won't hurt anything, and then I can say I passed it, and then it'd be part of my normal time in this. And then I like the mission challenges, because the mission challenges definitely give me something else to try. And on this one we're trying stage 3, which is the Brands Hatch Indy Circuit. Brands Hatch 3 laps. You know what? I think we're not going to do this one 3 laps with just doing a race earlier. I'm actually going to pass on that one, and we're going to go and try this one again. This one we've done for 5 tries, and after it, I'll consider. If I can get this in less than 5 tries, then definitely see what else we can try. But I don't know that I'm going to get this in 5 tries. This one has been a pain in my rear. It is the Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit still, so either way, I'm using the Brands Hatch circuit as my as what I'm driving right now. I'm in a Jaguar. I don't know if I've ever told you that. Yeah, so I get to drive this nice Jaguar, and I'm really trying to make this corner well, nice and tight, and stay as close to on the circuit as possible. And okay, 10.73. Let's see what we can do. That was actually, no, 10.077 is my best one, so I've done better. Alright. Nope, no. Anytime I go off course like that, it's bad news. So, looks like we are on attempt number 3. Like I said, this is not an easy course for me. I wind up struggling with myself a little bit too much on this one, but we're on number 3 right now, putting the pedal to the metal. Nope. So this is attempt number 4, and I don't mind doing this one 5 times because it is short. Gotta try and stay ahead of myself. Oh, nope, I'm way behind myself now. Yeah, you see, I'm leaving myself in the dust. 10.589. Alright, last try. I really don't think that I'm going to be successful here. There I go, off course. Oh, let's just do both sides. Hit some walls. Hit some more walls. There we go. Let's just make this one bad. Okay, so yeah, that's that was as poor as I thought it was gonna be. Well, at least I'm getting experience for being so poor. Everything I wanted to do, I feel like, no, I passed. I got gold on that one, or bronze on that one race, and I got bronze on the circuit experience. I just, let's see what a time trial is here. Let's see if we can try this. I'll try to at least go to the time trial. Here we go. Okay, so we've got sunrise. Let's try that. Sure, Mazda Roadster in this red color. Automatic, because that's easier. Soul Red Premium Metallic. Soul Red Premium Metallic. Well, yeah, okay. That's not bad. I do like the engine sound, so what are we doing? We just wanna I don't know if I have a lap. I don't know what I'm trying to do here, so I guess I'll just go a lap in this car. Lap 1, okay. So no, okay. Just driving the circle, seeing how fast we can do it. Okay, yeah, that's about right. In a Mazda Roadster, so I could have chosen a different car that might have been a little bit faster, but still only on our first lap. Oh wow, I thought this was a shorter track than that. There we go, so there's 1 lap, and then you can see how I'm better this time. I always do better on my second lap. My second lap tends to always be my fastest lap, just because I've learned the track once and I've got control. And then you can see that car right there, oh, that just passed me, that's my fastest lap. So it did not get my fastest lap the second time through. Lap number 3 right here. And there's no point in this, it's just driving to see how much faster I can do. And I do tend to do worse on my 3rd lap than I did on my 2nd lap. I have no reason for that, why that is. It's just that as I try and do it, I don't do it as well. And then we'll try for lap number 4, see how we do on that. Right now we are still slower, but a little bit more controlled sometimes. No, this one, that's still my first place lap right there, and I'm losing control of my vehicle a little bit too. So this 4th lap will be the last lap. There's no fans, no other cars. Wow, I don't understand that one at all. I mean, I'm going as fast as I can go. So yeah, that was that. I I did show you a little bit, I guess, of the get credits for doing that. Okay, mileage points, distance points, experience points. I did not know I got all that for doing that. So you can see that my best time was right there, with my best section being right there, and then I just got terribly, terribly worse as the race went on. So that's a little bit of what the arcade mode shows. There's other things we can do too, like a single race, which I chose not to do yet. Drift trial, custom race. I've shown all these, I think, before. The lobby is locked right now. Huh. Okay. I don't know if it's always been locked. I haven't been paying attention to that. I think now is, I think right now is a good place to stop. Well, actually, let's see, what do we got? I don't think I have any new cars in my garage. We've got, this one, the Porsche. Two Chevys, a Mazda, a Nissan. Is it a Nissan? I can't tell. A Toyota, a Ford. I think this is yeah, a Nissan. And we've looked at some of the details about the cars. It's really not that thrilling to look at the details, and that's kind of what I'm saying right now, is it's not that thrilling. But there is also some other things that I haven't gone to. So if we go here, and let's go to Tesla, just for fun. This channel right here, so the channel shows me the Roadster, it shows me Tesla Power Packs and Solar Powering Kauai, okay, and the Odyssey of Pioneers Leg 1, and these are not too bad. So here's a 34-second video that it wants to show me, or that I can watch. I don't get to do anything in this, so that's why I don't really go here. And this video is so boring. I mean, I'm the best part of it because I'm still talking. Okay, so this is the Tesla Roadster that it's showing, and it's just giving us a good look of the car from the around. It's got a Tesla plate, and whoa, there it goes. Wow, that was impressive actually. And there it is, it's just driving. Somebody is driving this car, they're driving it well, and they're having fun. And this is another concept look of it. Tesla, the symbol right there, the T with the arc over it. So that's checking out one of those. And then if we go here to Chevy or Chevrolet, we can look at the museum here. So the Chevrolet Museum, you've got the Chevrolet motor car. So here, down here, you've got a whole bunch of times, like in 1906, the vacuum tube arrives for science. And then you've got some of the cars, and then 1907, some information, 1908, some information, 1909, 1910, 1911, 1912, and as we go to 1912, we see the first car, the Classic 6, and then more for 1912. Here's 1913, and then the 1914, and you can see the change in the Chevrolet design right there. You get something about Charlie Chaplin. 1915, 1916, oh, the introduction of the 490, 1917, 1918, 1919, 1920, I know, I'm just going through all these years, 25, here's 30, going through the 30s, and then through the 40s, and then through the 50s, and some cool, so there were some good designs of the cars in the 50s, I think. There's that one. I don't know what's going on there. Some guys lifting something. There's some pinups thing, and then something about the Corvette. And as you get into the 60s, they do start to talk a little bit about the Corvette. Not quite yet. Won't be until later. But there's a 68 Corvette. There's the Indy 500 pace car, and then it goes into the 70s, and then the 80s. And do we have in 1983? Fourth generation Corvette, okay. And then 90s, and then we go into the 2000s, and from the 2000s, and it just gets more spread out from there, kind of. 2010s, all the way up. I wonder how far it goes into 2018. It stops in 2018, which is great because we're in 2019 right now, so there's a possibility that that could update in 2020. So that's some of the stuff you can see in the car shop, car pavilion, brand control central. Thank you for watching. May God bless you, and remember, God loves you.